Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
And honored that I was asked to be a part of one of the items in that exhibit, talking about the history and the use of weather radar. You probably saw my big head there in the video in the radar dome. Someone in our production crew, when we saw that earlier, what was it, Clayton? What's the character's name? Zordon from the Power Rangers. And yeah, I can kind of see that. But some cool stuff if you have the opportunity to head out there and check it out at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Something new to see and something, of course, very interesting to me as a meteorologist, and if you're a weather lover, you're going to love it as well. All right, let's talk about our forecast going forward, and this time of year, it's always about severe weather and when the next chance is. Once again, the middle of the country, parts of the Mid-South into the Midwest, may be under the threat of significant severe weather once again on Wednesday. Now, notice the outlook does include parts of North Alabama. However, we may be spared. Let's kind of talk about why that may end up being the case. It all has to do with the upper level weather pattern, which is going to see a big area of high pressure develop over the state of Florida over the next few days. And this is going to expand across parts of the southeast and may help protect us here in the Tennessee Valley from these storms, making it all the way into our area. It is going to be a close call, though, so I encourage you to check back with us for the updates. But right now, we're kind of cautiously optimistic that we may miss out on the big stuff next go-around when it starts get going here in the next couple days there off to our west and northwest. What are we going to see in the meantime under that big blue H? Close to record high temperatures Thursday and Friday, 85, 86 degrees. These are the records in Huntsville, so we'll be within about 3 degrees of those numbers. Of course, it's not going to last. You know, things can still change this time of year, and by the weekend, that is the next change in our weather. We'll see our next cold front finally move on through. That will be that system that will stay parked to our west for a couple days. Strong storms, won't rule it out. Nothing definite at this point in time, but we'll keep an eye on that. And then behind this system, yeah, we're going to bring in some chillier weather, some frost potential perhaps early next week. That's why we've been telling you, don't plant yet. It always seems to happen every year. We get a late season cold snap, and that appears to be on the way the beginning of next week. We're back to quiet weather right now, 31 triple Doppler. No big issues overnight tonight. Some passing clouds around, but should see a bit of a clearing trend heading into the early part of the day tomorrow. Some other clouds may come back in during the morning hours, and then we'll return to some sunshine for your Tuesday afternoon. More clouds are back on Wednesday. That's the moisture returning. You'll feel the humidity starting to pick back up by midweek, but through 5 o'clock on Wednesday, likely will be quiet. We're going to watch the storms. They get close, but they don't quite come on in. If you're watching at 5 and 6, Future Radar had them a little closer into us. So hopefully the trend is our friend, and we'll keep all that rough weather just outside of the Tennessee Valley for the rest of the week. But again, something that we will be keeping an eye on for you and let you know if it changes. But right now, we're reasonably confident that we may get spared from the severe weather that our neighbors out to the west and the northwest will likely see here in the next couple of days. For us tonight, we drop back into the low 40s, a little chill in the morning, but from there, should get a decent warm up. Again, a mix of clouds and sunshine as we check things out here from the Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. 52 degrees by 10 in the morning. We'll make the mid-60s by 1 in the afternoon, and very likely we'll top out low 70s heading into tomorrow afternoon, closing out your Tuesday with some sunshine. About 72 in the Shoals, 72 in Decatur, 73 Huntsville tomorrow, 72 in Gunnersville, and right near that 70-degree mark over in Jackson County and Scottsboro. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, if that ridge of high pressure holds, our chances of precip through Friday, even into Saturday, should stay pretty low and mostly confined to that far north and northwest corner of the area. There's your heat, 84 on Wednesday, getting ahead of myself, 85 Thursday, 86 Friday. Overnight lows also go up with that more humid air mass building back in. That'll keep us well into the 60s for lows later this week. Again, over the weekend, Saturday night into Sunday will likely be the change in the weather. Showers, thunderstorms coming in for that second half of the weekend. And then we have the temperature change for next week. We'll go from 83 on Saturday, maybe only into the low 60s on Monday. And that cold morning right now looking like Tuesday morning down into the mid to upper 30s. We may have frost that we're going to have to contend with. So yes, it is going to be warm later this week. No, do not go out and do a bunch of planting this weekend. You will regret it come early next week.
Jeff, thank you. When we come back, we'll tell you